Good morning, guys. I am back from the gym. It is October 6th. Welcome back to Vlogtober day 6. Yeah, so it's around 10. We spent like almost 2 hours at the gym today. So yeah, I'm just wearing this hat that I got from Korea. It's like a MS hat. I think you can only buy this in Korea, if I'm not mistaken. If it is available somewhere here, I will link it down below. But this is a hat that I just wear to the gym. I knew immediately when I went to Korea, I was like, I need to buy this hat because I love it. Everyone wears it there. But today I did kind of like full body. So I did a lot of movement with dumbbells. I also did the machine where you it's like you sit down and like you like open your legs like this, and then you also like close them together. That machine, I feel like, has really slimmed out like this part of my leg. If you guys can see it here, like there's like a dip here, so I feel like that machine has really helped slim out my legs, because like I've said before, I can always tell when I'm gaining weight because I gain weight immediately in my legs first, and that's where I tend to lose it first. So yeah, I burned 481 calories. I worked out for 111 minutes, and I did 5,989 steps. And yeah, I also walked on the treadmill too. So yesterday we walked a lot also. I did like 14,000 steps. But yeah, today's plan is to try that service that I was telling you guys before. For lunch, I'm just going to do a protein shake, and then I'm also really excited to try that pistachio milk. My fiance says I probably won't like it. Well, he won't like it because he doesn't like pistachios, but I love pistachios, so I have very high expectations. So I think I'll like it. But yeah, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm also gonna gua sha my face because I noticed that my face has been looking a little bit puffy lately. I was gua shaing my face every single day, especially my nose, and my nose like slimmed down a lot when I was doing that. And I find like when I watch my videos back, my nose looks a little bit like puffy, so I feel like I have a lot of food in my face. Oh shit. So I'm gonna go do that once I get out of the shower, and then make my protein shake, drink that while I get ready, and then I'll probably come back and try out that new matcha and the pistachio milk. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I have all my ingredients. So first, this is the pistachio milk, and then this is the matcha that I picked up. This is the arashi. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I kept this in the fridge because when the lady gave it to me, it was cold. And then this is the resin matcha whisk. This is my matcha bowl. I've had this for like years. This is the scooper that I'm gonna scoop the matcha out with. And then I'm also going to use some of this bourbon vanilla bean paste that I picked up from Trader Joe's. This is the sifter, so it fits perfectly in there. So I actually want to try this milk first. Let me shake it up. And this is the barista one, so I think that this is supposed to like froth better and be better with lattes. They have a few different versions of this. Let's try this. It's like really dark compared to almond milk. Oh wow, it actually tastes like pistachios. It's really good, actually. It's really, really good. I don't know if you've ever the pistachio and has the skin on it. That's what it kind of tastes like, the pistachio and then that skin part. But it's very nutty, and it's also very creamy. Do you want to try my pistachio milk? Oh, sure. Wow, it's really good. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna try to make this too. Okay, so while I have my water preheating, I'm gonna open this up. Cute. This comes on top of it, and then it's just like one of these airtight cans. Ooh. Okay, perfect. I thought it was gonna be one of those cans that has like the packet in there that I have to cut and open, but it's not. Wow, this color's very pretty. and this is 40 grams. I thought that like the powder would be cold, but it's actually not. Okay, so I'm gonna do about 3 scoops of this. Just about that. So 1, 2, 3. I like my matcha pretty, oh shit, strong. And then you're just supposed to like sift it through. I did this for the first time, oh shit, yesterday, and it was very interesting. So it's pretty easy to sift. Okay, I heated my water up a little too hot, so I just mixed some room temperature water in with it. And I'm also going to do less water than usual because I want the matcha like to be a little bit thicker, if that makes sense. Put a tad bit more water. Oh shit, it's so dark. Okay, first impressions. Oh wow. It's very nutty. Wow. It's not like very earthy. It's definitely more on the nutty side, and it's not bitter at all. That other matcha that I got from Amazon, as soon as I tried it, and I even put more milk in it, it was like I could feel it like in the back of my tongue. It's so bitter. Let's put our milk in. Not that much. Oh, look how dark that color is. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here just to get the shit. The color is so good. I didn't even sweeten it. It tastes really good. Wanna try it? You don't like it? I actually really like it, and I didn't even put this in here. I wonder if it's the milk that really changed the milk and what kind of matcha powder you use, because the other matcha powder and like the almond milk wasn't that good, but this, perfect. It was that bad? Oh my god. I love it, it's so good. I'm gonna put 2 pumps of caramel in here just to see what it tastes like. The caramel is good, but I almost prefer it just plain. Oh, this is so yummy. I'm definitely gonna make one when I come back. Okay. So we are back, and I just ordered sweet green. I got the same thing as yesterday. This time I just put sweet potatoes in here, so I got 1 serving of the broccoli instead of 2, and then 1 serving of the sweet potatoes. I also got 2 servings of the crispy onion.
No, I'm not the other anything. I'm me.
I can see you don't have button.
Hi guys, I'm back. It is 7 o'clock, so we got home around, I'd say like, why is this so dark? Wait, why is it dark? It's so weird. Oh, maybe because, okay, so I think since the white, it like helps it. Hold on. Maybe if I put like a towel here like this, so that, wait, hold on a second. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep this towel here because it like helps the light reflect. Got back around 1, and the service was pretty good. We've been there before. And then we were actually watching Coraline. I forgot to put that clip in the last vlog, but my fiance has never seen it, and Coraline came out, I think when I was like What year did Coraline come out? Let me like double check. Okay, Coraline came out in 2009. No idea how old. I have no idea how old I was then. 2009. If I was born in 1996. Oh my god, I put 1006. What the hell? Okay, so I was 13. So I remember when Coraline came out. I don't know if I saw Coraline in theaters or if I watched it for the first time at like a sleepover. Coraline scared the hell out of me. Like, it was really creepy to me, and I did not watch that movie again until I was an adult, and it took me like a few times to actually, I enjoy it. It's still a little bit freaky. I actually did watch it on the plane ride to Korea, and I do like to watch it during like the like fall time. One of my favorite like holiday movies is The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's one of my favorite movies ever. So I like to start watching that movie like during November, but basically he's never seen it. And I was like, you know, there are some die-hard Coraline fans. This looks crazy. It looks like I'm about to like give you like a facial like. Anyway, okay, so anyway, there are some die-hard Coraline fans. Like, there's this coffee shop, I think it's called Stumpton Coffee, and they are doing like a Coraline collab. And I've watched so many I've watched so many TikToks, and people say like, the more you watch Coraline, the more like little Easter eggs there are. So like, there's like different little clues throughout the movie. So every time I watch it, I do notice something different. So we're watching that. We finished watching that today. We're watching it on like Tubi. I don't know if you guys have heard of Tubi before. It's basically like a free like streaming service, kind of like Netflix. And TMZ came out with a documentary about Diddy, so we were watching that, and then we started watching Coraline. But yeah, we did our little like sip and paint, and it's really cute. I would love to do that with like friends also. I really want to do that thing where you paint the other person and then the other person holds it up to their face and like you get their reaction. I really want to try that, but maybe we'll do that next time. But we did a little paint and sip, and then we went to the pop-up ramen place. Honestly, I love corn, but that corn ramen, it was too much. It was way too much. So when I got back, I started to feel a little nauseous because we had popcorn and all I could smell was corn. So it was a little too overwhelming. So I think my fiance got the dry ramen. His was pretty good. I tried a little bit of it. I wish that I would have tried the other. It was like a yellowtail, and I forgot what other fish it was, but it was like that as the base. So I wish I would have tried that. But yeah, the pop-up I think is until the end of October, and they have a permanent location in Brooklyn, so we can always like go back and try it. But yeah, I woke up really bloated today. I did gua sha on my face, but as you can see right here, my face is a little bloated. We also went to the gym today. I did like full body, like strength training basically, and then I also walked on the treadmill. I also have a theory that the trainers at the gym either don't like me or they talk about me. And I have like a quick little story time. So basically, there's this trainer that goes to my gym, and I would always see her like recording herself. And I record myself sometimes in the gym also, but I make sure to like really not get anyone's face in it. So she's like recording herself, and I'm like, sometimes I'll walk by and like she still has like the people in it or whatever. So I ended up finding her on Instagram, and I was looking at her Instagram, and sure enough, like she posts like full workouts and people will be like in the background. And I'm a little like sensitive to that because you never know how you look at the gym, and I feel like when you're really working out, you don't always like look the best. So I was like watching her stories to see if I was in the background because I feel like you don't really know what you look like until you see it in someone else's like photos, right? So I was like watching her stories, and I was watching her stories on my burner account. So my burner account is like, it just doesn't have like any followers. It's just like for me to follow people. So I was watching her stories, and then she started posting like some really weird stuff. like, I don't know if she's like very eccentric, but she was posting some really weird stuff. And it got to the point where it was like I was tuning in like a TV show. So I would like look at her stories, like watch her stuff. And yeah, she was posting some weird stuff. Like one time she fell off her bike in Central Park and she was like showing, it was like a really big like red mark. And she was like showing herself like deep breathing. So like she was like turned to the side and she had like, she pulled her shorts up and she was like, and she put on like this certain kind of music and it just became addicting to watch. And then one day I went to go watch it, like tune in like normal, and I couldn't find her. And sometimes that's happened before because sometimes she puts her profile on private. So I was like, okay, like I'm sure she'll be like back I'm sure she'll be back in a few days. She wasn't. And then I had my fiance check and she blocked me. She blocked me.
He blocked me. What a fucking loser.
She blocked me and I was like, oh my god, how fucking rude. And I was like, why the fuck did she block me? Like, I didn't write anything bad. I was literally just watching stories. I never commented. Granted, I didn't like it. But I was just like, are not that many people viewing her stories? And she's like, who the hell is this? So she blocked me. And so, like, my burner account, it's not like a picture of my face or anything. But I have a feeling she knows that it was me. Because when I see her at the gym, I don't know if she just has like resting bitch face, but when I see her at the gym, I feel like she kind of like looks at me like that fucking freak who like watches all my stories. And then I feel like the trainers look at me also. Maybe it could be because I'm like not doing workouts right, but that's my theory. That they're like, this creepy girl is watching everyone's stories and make sure to block her. But I'm not gonna lie, like, it was very entertaining and I tuned in every day, which gives kind of like stalker vibes. But you know what, she should have blocked me. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I feel like everyone at the gym hates me. And then came back, we got sweet green, well at least I got sweet green for lunch and it was really good. The matcha this morning, delicious. I actually hate when people do chef's kiss, but it was so delicious. I think it was because number one, the matcha that I got from that kitchen place, it really, I could definitely tell the difference in quality. And it's interesting because that matcha was basically the same price as the first matcha I got from Amazon, but the quality was just 10 times better. I just tried it straight with water, and the matcha that I tried today, I put less water in it, so it wasn't as watered down as opposed to the other matcha, and there was no bitterness. It was very nutty, almost like creamy, and it was really good. And how well it tasted. And then the pistachio milk, I loved it. It was really good. I'm like a big fan of pistachios. I always snack on them, so the milk was really good. And I forgot to sweeten it, and just with the milk and the matcha, like, I don't even think I would need to sweeten my matcha because it tasted that good to me. I think I preferred how the matcha tasted with the pistachio milk as opposed to almond milk. A lot of people complain like when you use like nut milk with matcha, all you taste is the nut milk, which I definitely do agree with. I feel like the best milk to use is like cow milk, but for me, I am a little bit lactose intolerant and I like to put a lot of milk in, and it just has a lot of calories, so I just prefer to use like almond milk. But that pistachio milk was banging, so I am gonna try to make it myself. I think all you have to do is just soak the pistachios overnight, and then the next morning you blend it with water. I saw someone add in chia seeds to add a little bit of thickness, and then you can like sweeten it. So I'm definitely gonna try that, because the pistachio milk that I got, I think it's around $7 at Whole Foods. Apparently at Target it's $10, which is, I don't know why it would be priced more at Target than at Whole Foods. And they do have a subscription on their website, but I think I can make it. I feel like I can make it and have it taste exactly the same and then save money instead of like buying it, because the packaging is pretty small. You really only get like 4 drinks out of it, as opposed to like a big carton of almond milk, which is only like what, $3-4. So I'm gonna try to make it myself. But that was so good. I ended up just taking it to go, and tomorrow I'm so excited to make another one because it was really, really good. Yeah, I just want to show you guys some products that I actually got sent, I think it was a few months back, like when I got back from Korea, and I've just been reviewing them. So this is the VT Cosmetics. This is very popular in Korea because the science behind this, like the technology behind this skincare, I've never seen anything like it, and obviously Korea is so much more advanced. Like a lot of Olive Youngs were sold out of it. At Daiso they had like little mini packets, so a lot of people were buying it from there. But yeah, when I got this in Korea, I wish that I would have used it when I first got there because my skin was so dry and dull, and when I used this, it really exfoliated my whole entire face. So this is the Riedel Shot 100, and this is basically like microneedling in a bottle. This is their lowest one. This is the 100 shot. I also have the 300 shot, which I bought in Korea. I bought a 100 shot and a 300 shot in Korea. The VT Cosmetics team was kind enough to send me a 100 shot, and I really wanted to try the higher one. So apparently it goes up to 1,000, but I have the 700 shot one. So this one is much more intense. So you're only supposed to use this one once a week, and the 100 one you can use daily, and the 300 one you can use every other day. So when you put this on, it does feel prickly, but to me it doesn't hurt. So you just kind of like swirl it in. I like to put it on after I like wash my face, and then if I have like vitamin C or hyaluronic acid or something, I will put that on after I put this on. And they also sent me this Phyto PDRN Elasticity and Wrinkle Care. I really liked this serum. I love the packaging. The texture was a little bit, it's like milky, you know, like milk feels like, but it was a little bit thick, so I feel like I had to use a lot to spread it on my face, but I really liked how this made my skin feel, especially these two paired together. I think my only con with these Riedel shots are I feel like sometimes it can give me like little tiny bumps if I use it too often. I don't know if it's just irritating my skin. So this is something that I will use like once a week or twice a week. But I really love this. And then they also sent me the Vitalite cream. This is just a vitamin C cream. Personally, I don't feel like this really helped like brighten my skin, but this for sure helps brighten your skin. This was just very moisturizing. This, I swear, my face, like when I wake up in the morning, my face looks so much brighter. Yeah, thank you so much to VT Cosmetics. I've had these for a while, and I've also purchased them with my own money, and I really do like them. I would just say if your skin is like more on the sensitive side, maybe try a patch test before, like try it on like your forehead or your chin or something before you do your whole entire face, because I could definitely see how this could be irritating. But I really love this stuff, and I'm really curious to see what the 1,000 shot is like. I remember I was talking to my Korean teacher about this, and she said that she really loves this stuff, and her skin is amazing. Like she was like telling me about all the like Medicube products and stuff, but she really liked this, so I knew I could trust her opinion. I talked to her before I went to Korea too. But yeah, that is the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I'm trying very hard to be like do stuff, but I am a homebody, and it took me so long to edit my day 4 and 5 vlog because it was 2 days, and I feel like I just like to add more like text and sound effects. So when I was sitting down and doing it, it took me like almost an hour and a half to do. So I need to start like editing the clips at night. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog. I want them to be like, you know, go with the flow, kind of cozy. I'm not very, you know, go. Some days I'll be like that, but not every day. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. 나연이 내게 받는 reels 하나 둘씩 click